Galaxy S9 Plus was announced last month, along with its smaller sibling Galaxy S9, debuts new features such as AR emojis, and with improved cameras and speakers. The handset seems like a promising device for the top-tier buyers, but it still faces a lot of competition in the market, especially from iPhone X. I am Mr. Tech, and in this video we are going to compare Galaxy S9 Plus with iPhone X. The Galaxy S9 Plus is the most advanced big phone you can buy today thanks to its oversized screen and superb cameras, and seems ready to take Apple's crown with its new features and supercharged cameras. Talking about the specifications. The Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus runs Samsung Experience on top of Android 8 Oreo, out of the box. It supports a 6.2-inch QHD plus 2960 by 1440 pixels curved Super AMOLED display with an aspect ratio of 18.5:9, similar to the Galaxy S8 Plus. The phone has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor paired with 6GB of RAM with up to 256GB of storage. It comes with 3500 mAh battery under the hood. Sensors include iris scanner, fingerprint sensor, gyroscope, proximity sensor, accelerometer, barometer and ambient light sensor. On the other hand, the Apple iPhone X is a single SIM smartphone that runs the latest version of iOS 11.2 out of the box. The handset supports a 5.8-inch 1125 by 2436 pixels AMOLED display with a 19.5:9 aspect ratio. It is backed up by the latest Apple A11 Bionic, coupled with 3GB RAM and up to 256GB of inbuilt storage. The phone has a 2716 mAh battery powering the internals. Sensors in the phone include Face ID, barometer, 3-axis gyro, accelerometer, proximity sensor, ambient light sensor. Talking about the camera. The S9 Plus bears a dual camera setup that has a primary dual-pixel 12-megapixel sensor with autofocus and variable aperture of f1.5 to f2.4, and a secondary telephoto 12-megapixel sensor with autofocus and f2.4 aperture. Both S9 and S9 Plus has an 8-megapixel front camera for selfies and video calling. The iPhone X has a dual rear camera setup with two 12-megapixel camera that come with optical image stabilization. On the front is a 7-megapixel FaceTime HD camera for selfies and video calling. Let's look at some samples. Now let's look at some Geekbench score of both the iPhone X and the Galaxy S9 Plus. In the Geekbench scores we can see that the Snapdragon 845 is defeated by the Apple's A11 Bionic chip in the single-core score as well as in the multi-core score. Now let's go ahead and look at the AnTuTu benchmark score. In the AnTuTu benchmark score the iPhone X is defeated by the Galaxy S9 Plus. That means that the GPU performance of the Galaxy S9 Plus is more than that of iPhone X. Now let's test the biometric of both the phones. The S9 Plus uses both the iris scanner and the 2D facial unlock, which Samsung likes to call intelligent scan. On the other hand, on the iPhone it's 3D facial scanning, which makes it super secure. Samsung hasn't made any drastic changes to the Galaxy S9 and Galaxy S9 Plus compared to their predecessors, and the 7 company didn't really need to do much. Last year's design is still stunning, and now, it's a little more polished. Honestly, the S9 Plus is probably the better choice for Android fans, but the iPhone X is one heck of a machine, and one of the most gorgeous devices that Apple has ever manufactured. But if we will talk about price to performance, the S9 Plus is of $840 and the iPhone X is of about $1,000. We recommend the S9 Plus over the iPhone X, but it's totally depend on your own preference. Thank you guys for watching. Please like the video and also subscribe my channel. Without being said, you are watching Mr. Tech and I am signing out.